Welcome back to another year of 52 weeks of gaming. As always, I'm Nick. I'm here to go and walk you through it. And this year, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing more gameplay, first impressions, that sort of stuff. And we're going to jump right into it now. Send it over to Nick, who's got all the breakdown on the first game. First one, as I began last year with a LEGO game, I'm beginning this year with a LEGO game. I'm going to do LEGO Indiana Jones, The Original Adventures, if it wants to, Pretty sure this covers the first 3 movies because it said The Original Adventures, so I'm sure it's gonna be the 3 movies. But good job looking a stick. Makes sense. It's a typical thing to do. So do you play a lot of LEGO video games? Play plenty of LEGO games. Kind of have an idea. Gotta dig that out. Hidden in the ground if you have a shovel, which I don't. Ooh, he has a shovel though. You were talking about LEGO games. Well, what's something you like about the LEGO games? Everything can be punched, including your friends. Just punch them in the game, not in real life. That would be mean. Thank you for that PSA. Now, what's a wonderful hint to help people who want to perfect the game? Now, a big thing with all LEGO games is that you need to go back after. It's just gonna keep spitting out coins for me? I mean, I'll take it. Are you going to finish a thought? Like, what about the... Okay, so golden chests. I'm trying to remember in other LEGO games what it was. Oh, this is a 2-person one. So that means you gotta have 1 person. Okay. So he is clearly easily distracted, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about the game till, he gets more focused. So the LEGO games, they're all very similar in the sense of how they're designed. Obviously, you're playing as Legos. They have different themes. The first ones were the Star Wars, which kind of makes some references, then the Indiana Jones ones that came here. And there's different items you can go and collect. Make sure you get your coins. You go and have 10 different treasures or artifacts or whatever you want to call them in each level, as well as their hidden items, which are parcels in this game. And the whole goal is just to go and complete it. In the case of the ones that are based on like the movies, which I mean most of them are, you're just kind of playing along with the movie, and each game has a few levels that are based on different parts of the movie, and you just kind of got to go through them just like you would the normal movie. So that's the main idea behind most of the LEGO games, yeah. And at that, let's go and check in and see if he's more focused. Now, Nick, what level are you playing now? Well, as you can see here, I am currently playing the Temple of Doom first level, and it's where the part where Indy has been poisoned and you run around punching people in a nightclub. That's what's happening. Yeah, as you can see, it's pretty intense. It's what's going on. We're gonna make some stuff happen, grab that coin there, and we're gonna apparently do some things. And Indy's sick, and we gotta solve the case of the poison. Okay, we'll check back later on his progress. So as I was saying, there's plenty of things to like in this game and to dislike. I mean, it's very simple. There's not really I guess there's a life system, but it's not that complicated or fleshed out. I mean, once you lose your hearts, you lose, I think, 2,000 coins pretty much each life. But even those coins you can easily go and make up, and you can go back later and replay levels, so it's not the biggest deal. It's made more for kids than anything, and so it has to be a simple game. I mean, that's the whole idea. Legos themselves have on their boxes that it's for $3 to $99. I think 99. So if you're over 100, I'm sorry you can't play with Legos. It's just not allowed. And it's a fun game. As far as dislikes, the biggest thing that I always found frustrating is the AI in the game has a mind of its own sometimes, and except for the times when you want to go and use them as their help, and the game's like, oh, you need to go and use the AI as your help, they kind of just go off chasing butterflies pretty much and doing whatever they want. And it's a little frustrating that way, but it still is a lot of fun. I love the games. Now let's check in again with Nick and see where he is. Thanks, Nick. I am here playing the beginning of Temple of Doom. That's what I'm doing. Wait, didn't you already play that level? Well, yeah, you gotta play through the levels twice. You mentioned it earlier about playing through the levels twice. So you see Lego games have their regular story mode, and then once you go and beat story mode, you get free play, where you go back through and unlock everything. And okay, that makes sense. Wait, why do you have so many coins? Oh, that's because I have the cheat on, which is technically not a cheat. You collect parcels throughout the game, which I guess technically they're considered cheats. But you get this parcel, and it turns up how many items you can go and collect. So my coins. So that's why it's a huge multiplier. You can see there, any coin is multiplied by 3,840. As I was saying, everything's great, and it's a lot of fun. And as he was talking about, it's going back and forth with the levels, and you have a lot to go and do. So you have your story mode you have to go and complete, as he said, and then you have your free play, which is afterwards, and you can change the characters that you go and play as, and you can choose who you want to go and be. And it's a lot more to the game, and it could be hours upon hours of having to collect all the parcels in the game, which unlocks the different cheats, as he said. And so there's just a lot to it, and it is a lot of fun. And I really think anyone who likes Legos, or in this case Indiana Jones, will absolutely love the game. And the other thing I'm doing differently is there are no hints, because it'd be way too strange to come up with a hint. So yeah, see you next week. Blah 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 blah. Ba 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 ba.